One.
Hey.
Hey, we're live.
So.
Welcome to the Dar and Andy show.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
A little rushed.
I know. It's been a busy week.
Yeah, it has been already. Yeah.
I know. When most people were enjoying a 3-day weekend, we were work.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We made it here this evening.
And the day is over. Mm-hmm. Relax.
I know.
Breathe
Take that
in.
deep breath.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Some belly breaths.
Yes, belly breaths.
That's what I've been learning while you're working.
All right. Oh, okay.
My belly breathing.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Belly breaths are good.
I'll tell you about them later.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this a yoga thing?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I like it.
But what I do know about yoga is the only parts I like are the parts that feel good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much describes everything, right?
Yeah. Well, so last week we left off talking about remote working and being digital nomads.
Yeah.
And I think we were planning to kind of pick up on that this week, but I don't know, we have more pressing matters.
Yeah, like, what the heck are we going to do after this lockdown's over, right?
We're on the major countdown.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to go through a few things that we think that we're going to do on lockdown. Maybe you can suggest some things that maybe if you're already out of lockdown, what was the first thing that you did once you got out of lockdown?
Yeah.
Or what is the first thing you think we should do when we got out of lockdown?
Right. Well, I have a whole list of items to tackle.
Yes.
And I'm sure you have your own list as well.
I'm going to buy a lot of goddamn cables first.
I know. Ever since last episode, when you just needed one more cable, you've already ordered 2 more cables.
One more cable means 2 more cables.
And setting up today was definitely one more cable and an extension cord.
But did you see that cable?
That cable was crazy.
It's the mother of all cables.
I know. And it looked like it was made in Germany.
Yes, and it was the reason why our podcast, well, it wasn't late. We started on time, but the reason why the podcast was going to be late was because my computer couldn't power our TV and our contraption.
Is that why?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I know you were a little bit panicked about that.
Yes, it ran out of juice. It says, I can't do it any further, Captain. I'm out of power. I need more dilithium crystals. Well, I don't know. You're like the Star Trek nerd, so you should know all this terminology by now.
Well, I'm saving that till later.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, it ties into, things that we want to do after lockdown.
Yeah. Watch a lot of Star Trek.
I mean, no, I'm doing that now.
Oh, okay.
I started back with the original series, and I've been watching all of the original series. So I didn't realize there were so many seasons.
There's so many shows.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, because seasons back then, they would have 30 episodes in a show.
It's pretty nuts.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm so jelly about people all over the country, all over the world. I heard from a friend in Vancouver today, and she's like, oh, the restaurants and everything, bars are all open back up.
Wow.
And I'm just like,
restaurant, the Keg. We need to go to the Keg.
I know. That's our favorite restaurant in Vancouver. And it's like, we just still don't have anything here.
We're so deprived.
We are just making do with our little scraps of activities that we can do. You.
What? I'm doing anything. I've been doing nothing.
Work.
I work, but
I'm trying to get you out for a bike ride this weekend.
Yeah.
You have a new bike, and it's freaking awesome.
It is. I'm going to ride my bike. I want to ride my bike, but I need an objective. I can't just go and dally.
You don't like to just ride?
I don't like to just ride. I want to go take pictures or something, or go somewhere and then come back. Or
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I understand what you mean about having an objective. I like to just go ride only because that's all I can do right now.
Yeah.
Is ride, and pretend like I'm going to the store. You can't stop and take photos, or you can't be doing anything else.
Yeah.
There isn't anywhere to travel to or from except for the grocery store or the pharmacy.
Or the cops will harass you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll stop you.
So, yeah. So, I mean, yes, I'm looking forward to riding my bike, and I got a kickstand for it. So I think it's officially ready to go.
You take it out. It's street ready.
It's street ready. And yeah, it's looking good.
But you have other things that you want to do. Like, what is like? Okay, so June 1st is the scheduled, the unofficial scheduled release of
Yes.
rules and regulations regarding the quarantine. So June 1st is on a Monday. Which why did they do that?
To screw you over for another week. That's exactly why. There's no other good reason for it.
One other weekend.
Yeah.
So June 1st is on a Monday, and I've been begging you to take Monday off of work. I'm like, take Monday off of work, and we'll go get on our bikes, and we'll, take a vacation. You can take a vacation day, and we can go ride around and see what's open. But I'm not convinced that June 1 is going to happen.
I know for a fact that it's not, as a matter of fact. There's just no way.
They just keep pushing everything back. Tourists were supposed to be able to come back June 1st, and then that got pushed back to June 8th. Now that's being pushed back in some areas to June 15th. Mm-hmm. So we don't know. Nobody tells you anything here.
Yeah.
It's like you just have to wait and see after the fact what's been announced.
No, it's just not a priority to keep people in the know of anything here.
Yeah.
My head is in the shot, and it's like...
Your head is in what shot?
It's in your shot, and it's making a big old mess.
Oh, do you want to get up and move your chair around a little bit?
Yeah, what I'm going to do...
Go ahead and move. We're not in any rush.
Let me do that. So, anyway... Let me see that. Well, I won't know for 13 seconds because we have a 13-second lag.
Oh, okay. Let's give it a shot.
I don't even know if that's any better. So, and I'll tilt this one over that way a little bit. But
there you go.
So let's see if that's any better.
Well, we're going to 13-second lag.
Yeah, but anyway.
So I want to talk a little bit about all the water sports I'm going to enjoy when the quarantine is over, because in Playa del Carmen, there isn't any surfing.
Right.
But the things that we like to do, so I started an open water swim group.
Right, which is
on
awesome.
Facebook. So that's my first Facebook group. What? And I'm really excited about that because I have been wanting to do open water swimming for a long time. And I found a buddy on Facebook that'll go with me. So we have a first date for an early morning swim on June 6th.
Okay, it's June 6th. Okay.
June 6th is the first Saturday after quarantine's over. So that should give us a few days. Mm-hmm. And if, we can get out there together and do it, I think we have the confidence to do it together because we both swim in the pool, but I don't think either one of us has the confidence to get out and go open water swimming in the Caribbean.
Just take it easy. Just let her know. It's like you guys aren't swimming to goddamn Cozumel.
No.
So.
And that's what I told her. I said, to me, it's just an introduction to open water swimming. Right. So we'll go out and do 400 yards and just take it from there after our 400 meters and then just see, okay, how do we feel about that? Do we want to do that 400 meter swim again and again? So open water swimming is definitely in because that'll be an every Saturday morning thing.
Yes. And
then the stand-up paddleboard, I've been a half a dozen times and it's like I want to practice.
It's fun.
That. You did really well the last time we went.
I did. I
know. I was impressed. I was like, because every time we go, we get a little better and a little better, but it's not like, we're going to go do yoga on the stand-up paddleboard.
No.
But
I'm not.
You did really well. You got up there and you're like,
bebopping around.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing surfing turns or anything like that, but I was getting around. So that was kind of
cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Are you going to go more? Are you going to go stand-up paddleboarding more? Because I'm like, I want to buy stand-up paddleboards.
Yeah. I was thinking about
looking at those. Yeah. So I've never been swimming in a cenote. So you've been diving in a cenote.
A bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're so pristine and beautiful.
Yes.
I definitely want to check that out.
Swimming in a cenote. We haven't even been at any of the ruins here, and we've been here months.
We haven't been at Chichen Itza.
Right.
So there's a lot of outdoor stuff. Well, that Chichen Itza belongs in the trip group, right? What are you going to do for trips?
Well, I guess so. But it's like a half hour away from here. So
you could really just hire a car or a taxi to take you out there.
Yeah. I definitely want to go back to Xel-Há. I want to spend a day at Xel-Há.
Mm-hmm. I want to try to go do some open water swimming at Xel-Há.
Yeah, we just need to go and just knock yourself out.
Well, see, they have that lagoon, and I don't know if they charge you entrance into the park
Yeah, but
to
it's not
swim
that
in the
much.
lagoon.
Because you go and you spend the whole day there, and there's food and drinks included, and you go and you float down the beautiful mangrove river thing, and you go and look at the manatees and the dolphin. You remember the dolphin? They're so smooth and slippery.
That was funny.
So yeah, there's lots.
There's lots to do, and there's the they call it cliff diving, but you jump off big rocks, and that looks fun. I didn't do that last time.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't jump.
Oh, I did.
No, I don't think we did.
I did.
Are you sure?
I took pictures of you doing it.
No, I don't think I would have done that.
Well, you did. It wasn't the other.
Well,
it wasn't the other Darlene I married.
Was it your other girlfriend? I don't know. So maybe I don't know. I just don't remember jumping off the cliff. Maybe I did.
And they have zip lining, which we did not do.
I'm not doing zip lining.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Yes, yes. Proven killer. And we will go see the big groupers that hang out under the
was scary.
The barrier there.
I won't be so scared about snorkeling now.
No.
I wonder if anybody scuba dives there.
They do snuba.
What's that?
So snuba.
Is it where you have that little tank that you put in your mouth?
No, you wear this goofy helmet. I think it's like a goofy helmet, and your head is inside the helmet, kind of like as if it were inside of a diving bell.
Okay.
Right, but it's got a window, and you kind of look through the window.
Like a diving bell?
Like a diving
window?
Yeah, and so I think that's what snuba is, and you have a hookah, right, that's on the surface, and it's surface supplied.
I haven't even heard of that.
And you'll see them because they're like little pods of like six of them all going together because they can't get further away than their
from
air
the little
supply.
central air supply.
Yeah, so and they just kind of go along.
They're
in a
like
little pack.
octopuses down there.
Yes, yeah, so they go along in a little pack. So
okay,
I think
that doesn't sound cool.
And it may not be called snuba. I think I'm just calling it snuba.
Dude, you need to go down there with the metal detector. They have the little underwater metal detectors.
Yeah, we're gonna go get some. We're gonna get some
go down.
Stuff. You don't think those guys just absolutely comb the bottom of that place every single day?
Yeah, there's somebody there's somebody's. It's somebody's turf that you would be intruding upon.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's somebody else's job to go and get all that.
Get the goods.
All that good cheddar. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the food and the drinks are good. I haven't heard when they're reopening Shelha, so I don't know how long that's going to be. So we'll see.
And the food's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely recommend Shelha.
It's a good day.
And I want to go do one of these all-inclusive, hang out all day at one of these, like at the Hyatt, and have them lose money on me. That's what I want to do.
Have them lose money. Well, that's what we found out last fall, is that a lot of these big resorts around here have day passes, and you can go and spend the day for like $50. All you can eat, all you can drink at all their restaurants, and a lot of them have multiple restaurants.
Right.
They have huge pools, swim at bars, all of that kind of stuff.
Right, for like $100.
Yeah, $50 to $100.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to include some of that in our weekend fun.
Yeah.
Because we can blow that much money on one dinner out.
What are
you going to do if you just go all day and eat and drink?
I just have them serve me steaks and hamburgers.
and all you can eat ice cream at the ice cream bar.
I don't need to do that.
That's the good stuff.
I'm trying to lose weight. It's not healthy.
Trying to cut out the sugar.
Yes.
They don't have any sugar-free ice cream bars, I can tell you that.
Hey, look, we've got some joiners.
Oh, who do you see?
We got Megan and Libby have joined us.
Oh, hi, Libby. Hi, Megan.
Hi. Of course, that was, anyway. Yeah, it was a minute
Very
ago,
cool.
10 minutes ago. Hi, how's it going? So there's, so what do we say? Stand-up paddleboarding, offshore swimming, visiting the ruins, visiting all-inclusive resort.
Yes, swimming cenotes. Of course, scuba diving.
Lots of scuba diving. You have been spending this last month researching so much scuba equipment. Right.
So scuba equipment is en route.
Yes, because we're not going to breathe into anybody's gross-ass COVID regulators.
We were talking about getting regulators earlier, but now with the virus, we're just like, at first I was like, well, how do you sanitize regulators that you rent?
Right.
And now we're just like, well, we just are going to buy our own.
It's going to buy our own because it's gross. I mean,
well, I don't know. It's just better to have your own equipment.
it's better to have because you get used to it.
Yeah.
Right. And you know when it's been serviced.
Yes. And I'm excited because I'm getting a new dive computer that attaches to my regulator. And
it's air integrated. It attaches to your
BCD?
No, it attaches to your first stage.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
your
still
first
learning.
You're right. It is your regulator, though.
Okay, see?
It is your regulator.
Okay.
You're right.
I just don't know exactly where on the regulator, but it's on the first stage.
On the first stage.
See, you're stressing me out.
Sorry. But it is attaches to the first stage regulator.
Okay.
Right?
So I'm excited about that because I will have that at home so I can practice working my dive computer so I can be a safer diver.
Yes. So that, and then you're getting your own regulator, own dive computer. You already have your own mask. You already have your own wetsuit. You don't have a BCD yet, but you want to go get.
I don't have a BCD, but
that's another thing we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to actually going to a store.
Yeah, shopping for a BCD because I want to try mine on. Searched your BCDs and found a really it's a high tech BCD is what it is.
Yeah.
And you ordered that because that was definitely what you wanted. But I want to go try them on.
Try them on, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you could also get to try on mine, right? So
yeah,
mine is very highly regarded.
It's highly regarded, and it's also a good travel BCD,
right?
Because it's just a harness style. It's not a vest style, and so it's lightweight and it's not bulky. And you should be able to travel with it if you need to. But
yeah,
I don't know. There's also that cold water. Is it
suitable for a dry suit?
Right.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, that's something yet to be seen.
If not, you can rent a BCD in Vancouver.
Yes. And what else? Oh, and I'd like to be able to get used to always having my shit attached at the same spot every time, right? So
you have all of your equipment gathered here in Playa del Carmen.
Yes.
It's what you were saying about your cables. You're like, I like to have kits.
Yes.
For this project, I want to have all the things I need for that
gathered,
project. And then for this project, everything gathered for that.
Yes.
Scuba diving's the same way. You want to have all your equipment gathered up. In one place.
Well, also, I want all my scuba accessories located on the same part of my BCD every time I dive.
Oh, I see.
So every time I dive with a different BCD, my knife ends up here, and my buoy ends up over here, and my camera is here. And I want it all to be regularly at the same place.
Right. Oh, right. Because it's all attached to whatever BCD you're renting.
Right.
So if you have your own, you have a place for everything and everything in its place.
That's exactly right.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. So
that's what my grandma used to say.
Yeah,
a place for everything and everything in its place.
Be a little better organized. That's the objective. So okay. So you have your program notes here.
I have a teleprompter.
Yes.
Also known as a piece of paper taped to that taped to that piece of equipment right there.
Well, you've already started your swim training.
I started my swim training, but not open water swim training.
Right. Okay.
I was talking about the swim training at the swim club.
Oh, at the swim club.
Yeah. So I've been kind of sneaking my swim trainer into the.
I don't think you've been sneaking them, but
well, I mean, we're not supposed to have non-essential, employees on the premises. So he's entered as a visitor. But he comes out and trains me in the pool here.
Right.
But when I train at the swim club, I train with other individuals. So it's more of a competitive atmosphere.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to getting back to that.
And you get to practice no, they all speak English. That's right.
I practice a little bit of Espanol as much as I can, but no, everybody at the swim club pretty much speaks English.
Right.
So swim club, and then one of the things I was committing myself to is on Quinta Avenida, which is the big tourist street. It's about a mile-long strip.
Main drag.
It's just shops and it's tourist traps, but it's also good local places we like to go.
Birkenstock store.
And there's some U.S. companies. Swatch. We bought Playa del Carmen swatches there.
Well, Birkenstock is German and Swatch is Swiss.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's funny.
They're not Mexican companies.
Right.
I know that. But you're right. Birkenstock is German.
Yeah.
And what? Swatch is Swiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
And trippy.
Yeah. So what U.S. companies are there? Is Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver's American. Yeah.
I always think of Swatch as a U.S. company because it's seamless. Both of those companies are just seamless in U.S.
So Swatch, right, when they became popular back in the 80s, they made so much money that they bought pretty much all the others watch manufacturers, plus the people who make all the automatic movements called ETA. Swatch bought them. They bought Breitling. They bought Bulova. They bought and I don't know the rest of it, but they bought like everybody except for like Rolex and Omega and Tag.
So they own all those companies.
They own all those companies. However, the Apple Watch outsold the entire Swiss watchmaking industry.
So who will get swallowed up between those two companies, you think?
Apple's going to go buy
Well, and then Swatch will be an American company. So I'm just, I just have a just have a lot of foresight.
That's right. You're like a genie in a bottle, like Britney Spears. Right?
But all of the people and things that I shunned on Quinta Avenida in the past, I'm like, I'm going to just, when that opens back up, I'm delving into all of it. I'm going to get it all over me. Yes, I'm going to take pictures with all the characters on the streets. I'm going to shop at the souvenir stores. I am. I'm going to do it all.
With the stinky Spider-Man and the creepy mask guy.
Oh God, that mask guy. Yes, I'm doing it because now I ride my bike down there and it's just such like a ghost town and I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss all the things that were there that used to be annoying. And I'm like, those things weren't annoying. I miss them. I wish they were back.
So, so speaking of things of, what are you going to do when you get out of lockdown? I don't think my mom's left the house yet, and they're out of lockdown, and she's still stuck in there.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people are doing that because governors are saying, go spend, do your thing. A lot of people aren't buying into that.
Right. Doesn't mean it's a smart thing to do.
And, the United States is ahead of us in the whole self-isolating thing, but still here, the states are given challenges to figure out their own solutions. It's like in the United States, it's like the federal government saying, states, you guys figure it out.
Right.
And so everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And that's why we don't know what's going on with us because we're in a very high risk area because Quintana Roo is a very tourist area. It's like 90% tourism. So it's very fearful for them to open this back up because if it goes sour,
and it gets a bad reputation for
it can ruin things for a lot longer than this 2 months that it's been hard.
Absolutely.
So
we got a question.
Yes. We have a question?
Yes, two. But Libby is asking, Scuba me this, have we found any treasures?
I saw a lobster. It was a lobster. Swanee. It was this big.
Yeah.
Was this big without the antennas. Right. It was the biggest lobster I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That would be the closest thing to a treasure I've ever seen. And I saw a big, huge turtle.
Yeah.
That we got to. Oh, and the shark.
Yeah.
So, was a nurse shark.
But
I haven't found any gold.
Yeah. No currency.
No currency. But that's what Andy was saying. He's like, Dar, you need one of those underwater metal detectors. Because we were watching YouTube videos on those and we're like, those are cool. Because this guy would go in the river.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine this in Texas where everybody goes tubing.
Yes.
So every weekend, after the weekend on Monday, he would go with his underwater metal detector and go down the river. And he would always find sunglasses and
phones,
watches and phones
wallets,
and all kinds of things, bags of things. Yeah. He found a gun once.
Yeah.
But that's the perfect place to use your metal detector is in a river where people are tubing.
Lots of cliff jumping somewhere or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like in marinas where people are partying in the marina over a weekend and then you go use your metal detector.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just the underwater sea treasures.
We haven't done that yet. And then a good tequila other than what we get in the other United States. But I happen to like Tres Caballos, which you can get in the United States. And it's only like $20 for a liter.
Right.
And it's really, really, really good. It's comparable to the best stuff that you can get here. And you can get that in the States. So, however, if you were able to find in the States, and I don't know if take it up there is something called Siete Leguas. So that's a really good tequila.
Well, what's the rum that you can get here that you can't get in the States?
I think you can. Maybe now it's Havana Club, which is a Cuban rum.
Oh, okay.
They have a 3-year, 7-year, and a 10-year. And it's fantastic.
And I know it's very popular here. And everybody's like, you can't get it in the States, but maybe you can now. Who knows?
Yeah,
Things change day to day.
I think the embargo is lifted, but anyway. So
okay.
So that's, yeah. A lot of people think the Maestro Doble tequila is the one to get, but I think it's kind of like Patron is in the States, where it's just overpriced because it's popular. So, short answer.
Okay.
All right. So, Quinta Avenida, I take photos of the cat. You're gonna get your hair braided.
Yes, that's one of the things I want to do. Okay, so I'm totally over the Corona Lisa hair. That's what they're calling it. Like the Mona Lisa, but it's the Corona Lisa. So like it's Mona Lisa, but this is all like, regrowth, whatever your original color might be. And
right.
Like the highlights on the end.
Yeah.
But I want to get my hair braided. And so I'm leaving it like this. And I'm going to put it in braids.
Okay.
Did you just go, oh, okay.
Well, I mean...
I'm leaving it like this.
Whatever you want with it.
I'm getting it braided because I'm not going to focus on my hair at first because my hair does not offend me. I've gotten used to it.
Okay, it doesn't offend me either. It's an interesting aesthetic choice.
But I definitely want to go to the dentist and get my teeth cleaned.
Okay,
because you know how I am about going to the dentist and getting my teeth cleaned, and I miss it, and I've got to go to the dentist and just get my teeth cleaned. I'm addicted to that. That's my addiction.
Yes.
And the hair and the pedicure can wait.
Okay.
First, dentist.
Okay.
So
I like it. Good, solid choices. Yeah, solid choices.
What about you? What are you going to do first, hygiene wise?
Oh, I don't have anything to do.
Or beauty wise, or
I'm gonna buy myself a pair of shorts.
You need new shorts.
I need new shorts, and let's see. I can't really think of anything.
You don't want to get like an ear piercing or a tattoo or something?
Yes, I'm going to go get a tattoo.
Your first tattoo?
I'm a 50-year-old man. I'm going to get my first tattoo.
Like one of the coronavirus
yes.
on your arm?
Yeah. Well, let's see. What tattoo am I going to get? I'm going to get, I don't know.
You have to think about it.
I'll have to think about it. I'm not getting a tattoo.
I know you're not.
Not getting a tattoo.
I know you're not.
Yeah. You know what I need to do? I need to go and get my my little I have my little bracelet thing. I need to go get that fixed. I need to get that
or
fixed.
buy a new one from the lady on the beach because they're going to be selling.
Yes, they are. They're going to.
Yeah.
They're going to need the business.
Because buy local, that's one of my things.
Yes,
and
sure.
we've always tried to do that, but it's impossible now for the last couple of months because everything's closed.
Right. And it's hard to get cables. I need my cables.
Locally.
Everybody knows I need my cables.
Jeff, put it on a plane.
Yes. So, yeah, well, it works. It's like everything is working.
I know.
So
I know. I'm
not going to cry.
It works. That's right. And it usually works the first time. And like our tortilla press, we bought it local.
Yes.
And we ended up having to get Jeff to put one on a plane because
the one that we bought locally sucked.
It wasn't right. So sometimes it's difficult. But I am going to try to engage in that when the shops start opening back up.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's just the places I want to go see, the places I want to visit. I can't wait until NFL season starts, but it's still not for a while, so that's not going to be the first thing that I do. I'm going to buy myself a pair of Birkenstocks.
Are you?
Well,
you haven't had a pair in a long time.
I know. If they have a pair that I like, I'm going to pick up a pair, even though I'm really enjoying these slides. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just looking a little haggard. I've been wearing them nonstop for 3 months.
Yeah. They're like your house shoes, your going out shoes.
Walk around, go to the pool shoes, or the everything shoes.
Go to the pool, take the garbage out shoes.
Yeah. So there's that, and and
okay.
Oh, I gotta get the battery in my dive computer changed, so I'll go do that.
I gotta go to the Swiss Swatch store and get my battery changed.
Yeah. But
so you were like, oh, we should just order a battery. I'm like, no, I'm going to go to the local shop and get a battery when they open up. Because why am I in a hurry to tell time?
Right. Well, I don't know.
I'm just not.
I need to be places at
The
certain
tide
times.
goes in, the tide goes out.
There ain't no fucking explaining it, people. Come on. Okay, so there was something else I wanted to tell you. That'll come to me later. Oh, we wanted to go to Don Sirloin and have a taco.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely restaurants that we have pegged.
Yeah.
So Don Sirloin, of course, Sonora Grill.
Yeah.
I guess those are the two. Oh, we got to go to Zinzi and we have to go to Fusion. So we're like, open.
Yeah.
And then also we wanted to plan a trip to Veracruz.
Yes.
Because whenever we're here normally for 3-month periods. But now, due to the situation, we're planning to be here a year. And so we're like, well, we can take trips out of Playa del Carmen. So Veracruz is one of the places we want to go and check out.
We want to go scuba diving and also check out the old city of Veracruz. So Veracruz has lots of old shipwrecks. So there's wrecks that you can go dive there. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's a beautiful city and it's an expensive destination.
Is that a certification to do dive wrecks or only in certain?
Only if you're going to penetrate it.
Okay. So you can go swim around and
Right, you
take
can swim
a
around,
look.
and you can actually penetrate a dive if there's like a well marked off, well understood path to actually do that. Like there's the one fishing boat here, you can actually go through that fishing boat here. There's one in Cozumel you can go through as well. You don't need to have a wreck diving certification for it. Now that you mention it, I'm not exactly sure what the wreck diving certification does. I don't know if that has to do with going and exploring a new wreck.
Okay.
So that may be it. I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. Like you said, it may just be if there are certain entry points that are more difficult.
Yes.
Because
Current
I'm not about
or
getting stuck in
silted up
in some sunken boat.
No. maybe the ones that are people are going into have all this silt has been taken out, or it's disturbed, or not disturbed, but it's not going to get silted up when you go inside. Maybe, I don't know. I should know more about that. I'm a diver.
Well, I mean, it's just another thing to learn about.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of things on the agenda. Hopefully starting on June 1st, which is on Monday. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll keep everybody posted. I don't know. We'll see. And we will have more on the agenda about remote working at a later date.
Yeah. We'll cover more about that next time, or maybe something else. We don't care.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We hope that all your friends and family are doing okay with the whole virus situation. Our families are doing well, so that's
a blessing.
That's a blessing. We've had a lot of bad news coming from my work, and just obviously everybody is a lot of people out there are suffering quite a bit. So our heart goes out to all of them, right? Because it's just been so sad. It's just such a tragic loss of life. But in the meantime, we're just trying to stay healthy, stay well, enjoy ourselves. I think that brings us to our sponsor.
Oh, we're trying to enjoy ourselves and trying to take care of the mosquitoes. I think on one episode we mentioned that we were having mosquito problems.
Right.
So we received our first sponsorship from Yage.
Yage.
No, it's Yage.
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 It's
And what this
French
is,
company?
you've heard of mosquito zappers, but this is a mosquito racket.
It is a mosquito racket. Yeah.
And I like to think that this says Bon Voyage.
Bon voyage.
To the mosquitoes.
Crap, stupid mosquito.
Right. So I haven't unpackaged it yet, and I think I'm probably going to need a battery from China.
A Chinese battery? Okay.
But I'm going to be swatting some mosquitoes
Good.
by next episode.
Thank you, Yage.
I haven't seen my backhand yet.
Thank you, Yage.
Thank you, Yage, for your sponsorship. And we will see everybody next time, I guess.
Is it time to wrap it up?
I don't know.
It's been 35 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
You think people got their money's worth?
I
don't want people to walk away disappointed and think that they didn't get their money's worth.
I don't know. I hope Yage got their money's worth.
Do you want to see if there's any last questions here? Let's see. Okay, so Libby says she's getting braces.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Go, Libby.
Yeah.
Go, Libby.
I also want to say hi to Karina. Karina came on. Hi, Karina.
Hi,
Good to see
Karina.
you.
Hi, Karina. Oh, she's the Star Trek. No, is she's the Star Trek fan.
Yes, she is. Big
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Well, because that was one of the things I had on my list
Right.
was that we were going to be contacting Elon Musk to be the first senior couple to go into outer space on
Yes.
one of his voyages. Remember we talked about that?
Yes.
Yes, and I still want to do that.
I like that idea. I think that we are ideal.
We had a whole list of reasons why we would be a really good couple to send to outer space to populate Mars, to be the first senior couple on Mars.
First, we make good drinks.
Everybody needs bartenders.
Second, we tell good jokes.
And everybody needs entertainment.
Everybody's entertainment. Third, what?
I don't remember, but I'll have to revisit that. But we had a whole conversation on why we would be the greatest.
We could probably
senior
grow
couple.
potatoes like that. Was it Mark Wahlberg or was it Mark Wahlberg? No, it was Matt Damon who went to Mars and he grew potatoes.
Same guy.
Fourth,
I don't know.
we look good in red. So send us to Mars.
Hashtag Elon Musk.
Okay. And Olivia wants to know have we eaten any crickets like we had in Monterey?
Okay, so I had one cricket experience, and I remember Monterey. I didn't eat the crickets.
You didn't come with us.
No.
Yeah.
Me and Lonnie hung out.
Yeah.
But I had one cricket experience here. So it was guacamole, and it was sprinkled with crickets, but they were kind of crushed. Right? So they didn't really look like crickets on a plate like the fried crickets look.
Right.
But I'm eating the guacamole, and I look down at my plate, and there's a cricket leg.
Yeah.
On this white plate, and it's just like I look down at it and I'm like, okay, I'm totally done with that because it was really just a cricket leg on my plate and it freaked me out. And I was like, at first it was just like dust on the top of the guacamole.
Yeah.
But no, it was a whole leg.
It's like, what is a crouton cricket? A crickton.
It's terrible. It tasted okay though. It just tasted like chili. It was sprinkled with chili pepper.
That's what it tastes like because they sprinkle with that chili lime salt thing.
It was the leg.
Yeah.
It was the little cricket leg.
Leg. Anyway, so is there anything else that you wanted to cover today?
No, I just we committed to doing enough episodes until quarantine was over.
Committed? So, we're overjoyed to do as many episodes as possible before quarantine is over. Come on.
I know, but we don't know when quarantine's going to be over, so I guess we'll just keep doing these until for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, this is not a bad thing. Now that I got all my cables.
Yeah.
And I got my
Oh, you're going to need more cables.
And I got my Velcro ties to keep my cables nice and tidy.
Oh, yeah. Andy even went around putting all of my cables in Velcro ties, and I'm just like unwrapping all this Velcro. I'm just like, I just need my cable.
Curse me now, but thank me later is what I always say.
I don't know. It's like it's just too much Velcro. Okay, well, are you ready to sign off?
I am ready to sign off.
Okay, well, we appreciate everybody joining us, and it's been a fun episode. And
Ralph wants to know about the hot sauces here. The sauces are very, 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 very hot here.
Yes.
They're made with habanero peppers.
Yes.
They are insanely hot.
In San Antonio, when you have a hot sauce, you can go by the color of the salsa to determine the heat. You can't do that here.
No. No, you can't. Because it could be gray and it could be red. It could be yellow. It could be white. It could be oil.
And you don't know what you're getting until you put it in your mouth. But the staff's really good about when they bring the hot sauces out, telling you. They'll put them in order of picant to,
The sauces here are easily hotter than anything we've had in Mexico City.
Or San Antonio, ever. Yeah. And that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
But they'll warn you because they know you're a gringa.
Yes.
It's like they'll tell you, be careful. And I'll say, oh, habanero. And they'll be like, yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like,
lots
okay.
of it. Okay. Is that a good way to sign off?
I guess. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been nice talking to you.
Nice catching up with everybody.
Yes. Let's see. Until next time, stay okay.